Jin? That's right, I completely forgot you were with them.
I lose track of you on purpose.
Is that any way to greet the brother you haven't seen in a while?
A hug would be nice. You know, I've had a sword since I first showed up on the scene.
Everyone else is already here.
It's more than I can say about other characters that I resemble.
You know, you really should be a little more punctual.
Yes, everyone's here now, right? Let's get started.
Wow, she is.
You haven't changed a bit, Shion. Juli and the others are waiting. This way!
That is still an impressive looking bridge. I didn't realize
Shion, have you heard about KOS-MOS?
it was poised like that, though. I know a lot of things about KOS-MOS.
KOS-MOS? No. What's going on?
Committee member Mizrahi. I'll tell her.
I've had plenty of opportunities, but I figured waiting until now was best.
Chief, they've decided to scrap KOS-MOS.
Scrap? You can't be serious.
Seriously.
I'm afraid it's true. They made the decision yesterday.
KOS-MOS?
I understand how you feel, but there's no time to get depressed.
It just doesn't make sense why they would do that logistically.
I want you to listen carefully to what I'm about to say, and then make a decision. First, take a look at this.
It's a picture of Alan without his shirt.
What is it?
It's a hypersphere that appeared during a battle with Ormus. The Elsa was swallowed by it.
Right, and now this hypersphere is beginning to shrink. It'll likely continue to shrink to Planck scale size, and then disappear from this dimension.
What will happen to the Elsa?
At this rate, it will be taken into phase space along with the hypersphere. If that happens, it'll be impossible for us to rescue them. If we don't break through this hypersphere, we can't rescue the Elsa.
But weapons on the Durandal or ESs don't even make a dent.
The surface of that hypersphere is connected to imaginary space. Ordinary attacks are useless against it.
But KOS-MOS?
Its only weak spot is a part called the Klein point.
Really? The Klein point? It couldn't be like the Klein area? The Klein easy to hit like a side of a barn?
If we can pierce that point with a high output weapon and reverse the space, then perhaps...
You've got to be kidding me! How the hell can we do that?
Apparently Junior was not in on the plan.
Oh, KOS-MOS! KOS-MOS' phase transfer unit!
Shion figured it out, though.
Exactly. KOS-MOS' tertiary weapon system may be able to break through that hypersphere.
But KOS-MOS has been slated for scrap. How are we supposed to do this?
Angry-looking Alan is back.
Besides, there's no way we'll get permission to use the tertiary weapons system.
Quickly into kind of upset and disappointed Alan.
Yes, that's why I've gathered you all here. KOS-MOS is currently awaiting disposal inside the Zohar project facility.
You're going to request that we steal her?
You're planning to steal KOS-MOS?
There's no other way to rescue the Elsa.
I honestly, granted, I love Matthews, I love Hammer and Tony and the Professor and Assistant Scott, but I'm gonna go ahead and say that KOS-MOS is more valuable than the Elsa, so stealing KOS-MOS is just better overall because of that, for the sake of stealing KOS-MOS.
I'll guide you during the infiltration, but it'll still be dangerous. It'll be up to you to decide.
KOS-MOS.
All right, I'll do it. I can't just abandon the Elsa's crew.
Or KOS-MOS.
Or KOS-MOS.
There we go.
Shion,
What?
Yeah, I guess if we do him a big favor now, we'll be able to make use of it later.
Then it's settled. We don't know how long the hypersphere shrinking will last. We need to begin immediately. We move tonight.
Right. Let's get ready and...
Chief, are you all right?
Seriously, Alan, this is why you should have taken her to a medical facility.
Yes, I'm fine.
This is like, what, number 7?
Shion?
Nobody
Chief?
catch her. Or anything. Damn it, Alan.
Shion!
Alan, that was your opportunity. She was fainting right into your arms. You missed it. Blew it. Seriously, we need to get that checked out.
Jin,
You look tired. I'll take over now. Please, get some rest.
What was going on in there?
no, I'm fine. I'm more interested in hearing the results of her examination.
They're late.
Even the medical staff here doesn't know what caused her collapse.
Shouldn't there be some kind of imprint in her brain?
They say it's probably exhaustion or something.
Clearly it's not. Second time in a couple days? Maybe
She
even
collapsed
same
once
day.
at the hotel, too. She seems to have been busy lately, so maybe that's it.
Did you inform the staff of that? The medical staff?
I see.
That is one dark room he's walking into. Wait, she's awake? She doesn't need constant supervision then.
How are you feeling?
I'm sorry for worrying you.
Are you still working with Scientia?
How did you know?
Oh, you knew.
Sound a little more surprised.
Alan said you've been busy. I figured that might be it.
That's not really a conclusion I would have jumped to.
Ever since you were little, you'd rush forward without stopping once you've set your mind on it. And never heeded my advice.
You should have listened.
You're quite correct.
Well, it's all right, as long as you're healthy.
She's not, though. She's passed out a couple times.
Herbal remedy? You could have just handed it to me, you know.
He can't hear you.
Are you feeling all right?
Yes, I just needed some rest. I feel great now.
I envy you.
Hmm?
I think anyone would. You've been true to your beliefs after you resigned from Vector, after the Gnosis terrorism.
Apparently Shion is not as super secret as she thought she was.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not even really sure myself.
And here I am, still doing the same thing I always have done. Not asking or thinking whether what I am doing is right or wrong.
Are you regretting your participation in the development of Omega?
Maybe. It's a weapon with absolute power, and no clear objective.
KOS-MOS almost took it out, so I wouldn't say absolute power.
And yet, I'm participating in its development, so I can prove myself to society. To clear the shame from the name Mizrahi.
Do you think KOS-MOS's very existence is dangerous too?
Shion, KOS-MOS isn't a weapon. It's probably strange for a scientist to say this,
KOS-MOS is a weapon.
but I have a feeling that KOS-MOS possesses something very important.
What? That's crazy.
Something important.
Unlike the human-based Realians, KOS-MOS is composed entirely of machines. How much real difference do you think there is between the bundles of protein that make us and the machines that compose her?
The difference between carbon and silicon.
We're both a wave that make up this universe. The only difference is the number of ripples.
By that analogy, you could say that we're the same as rocks or trees. But okay.
I think if we have hearts and minds, then it's evident that she would have them as well.
Once again, rocks, trees.
Do you think KOS-MOS possesses a heart?
Isn't that what you wish?
Nephilim said she did.
Maybe, but maybe not.
I don't know what your thoughts and intentions were when you built her. But no matter what happens, I want you to believe, and more than anything else, you must believe the person who built her. Yourself.
Sorry about that. She has to believe in KOS-MOS, though.
That's your duty as her creator.
Juli.
Did Juli head back to the facility?
You can still see her walking.
Yes, she said she's going to get things ready for our infiltration.
Quiet. Like, you guys talk about your illegal plans so openly.
Okay, we should get started too.
Especially when Junior's involved.
There's not much time. Stock up on anything you'll need.
Let's meet in the lobby of Shion's hotel.
Sure, that's inconspicuous.
We won't look suspicious meeting in town, and it's close to the facility.
Sure.
Is that okay with you, Shion?
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't really have a choice.
Okay, let's get moving!
And now it's time to go back to the hotel. We're going to be heading into the Consolidated Advanced Technology Testing Ground again. I better check our equipment before we head there. Indeed, I should, but I don't have anybody with us. So, we're just going to... Wait, did he say something new? Isn't this the button guy? How's it going? Have you gotten good with using the button? It's not difficult. There may be some people in the city who don't seem to want to talk. When that happens, just wait patiently until they do. And by wait patiently, he means hit the other button until they do. Oh. It sounds like the special demonstration that took place on the surface was a success. I'd heard quite a bit about Vector's K-Pax, but I never expected a weapon that would surpass it. Have they decided what to do with the KPX? What? They're going to dispose of it? I suppose that's inevitable. I would rather use the one with the better specs. Why can't we use both? You know? Like, Momo's a prototype, but we kept her. My daughter's insisting that she wants to help out the Zohar project. It's really hard to do that kind of a job, right? I don't like to study. You'll just have to work really hard enough to get into the University of Bormio, the only university. Why? That guy we met from the other day said he graduated from Bormio, but he looked useless, and it's all about looks. She must be talking about Alan, though. She had to. Do you have anything new to say? Hello? Oh, there is. Michigan? Has her name always been Michigan? How did I miss that? I heard there is a lot of excitement down on the surface about the demonstration of the integrated weapon system. Why don't you visit the Merkaba showroom if you have time? Sure, person that's shaped like a glove. You'll find a variety of information regarding the integrated weapon system. I also heard they have the most recent game available for guests with children. I don't think they've actually unlocked the second level of that yet. But we will take a look at that, of course, and we will finish that. How you doing? Vector and the Federation are going to get rich if the Zohar project produces results. Vector's already rich. But if eggs become useless, what's going to happen to Hyams? Ah, but Hyams could go out because they're behind the times. They should have gone out a long time ago, to be honest with you. I got a segment decoder as a Haycock's prize. What? Are you serious? I can't even get valuables. You can even get valuable stuff like that? Yeah, on top of that, I heard if you complete the segment file, you get something incredible. People are just really onto this segment file. Seriously? I guess I better collect them. Good thing that we have a segment file that points to different doors, then, I guess. Does everybody get their own door? Since the Durandal is docked here, it must mean that Second Militia's representative Helmer has made his move. Perhaps he feels a great deal of guilt about the Militian invasion 15 years ago, and that is why he established the Foundation and also participates in the Zohar project. Iowa? Really? Iowa? How's the corn this time of year? And why are people on to, like, freaking representatives' motivations? Seems kind of weird. Like, I can name you a lot of people in Congress. Can't tell you why they do certain things. Oh, John McCain is here? He must still feel upset about that vote he took 3 years ago about the train. I have no idea. Man, yes. What? Foundation vessel? This must be an opportunity for me to go on stage at a tourist spot. I don't know if it'll be an opportunity for you or not, but it's true that the Kukai Foundation's leisure business is strong. Exactly, starting out as a stage dancer is a beautiful idea, and I might get to meet Master Guinan. Apparently he is a ladies' man. When he's got the hair. Iceman shipping may be a good enterprise, but you have the potential to become a Haycock's champion. I want a dangerous job like that since matter transfer is now so mainstream. What? Now that I think about it, there was a man on Second Motion who was saying odd things like that too. Anyway, when I grow up, I'm gonna work at Iceman Shipping. Like, he's excited about a company? What, someone actually hacked into Vector's main server? The Galaxy Federation supposedly manages the UMN, but it's really Vector that handles it, right? Something like that could destroy our infrastructure. I can't believe the nerve of some people. How did Vector let that information leak that they got hacked? They really shouldn't have. They're in charge of everything. They should not let their image be faltered like that. Besides the one about the Seraphim sisters, there are a lot of other urban legends related to the UMN. I bet they're all true. The most famous one is about the man who hacked the UMN route data 100 years ago. What happened to him? How would I know? Some people say he wound up hospitalized, and others say he just disappeared. No one knows for sure if either one is true. Apparently Vector's main server suffered a large-scale break-in the other day. Vector hasn't published any details, but all sorts of guesses are flying across the UMN. I wonder if Scientio was responsible. Like, who leaked this information then? Guess what I just heard? There's some other folks besides us who are planning to making a name for themselves with the Foundation. What? We can't let any of them get ahead of us. Maybe there's some way we can sneak in there. Don't be stupid. When it comes to this sort of thing, the best thing to do is just knock politely on the front door. Well, yeah, but where's the front door on a 4,000 meter class battleship? 4,000 meters, what is that? 2.5 miles? Something like that. It is big. It is damn big. Alright, I don't want to go that way. I want to go down here. Where we need to go is back to the hotel, as everybody said. But for the time being, I am going to head to the southern part because this is where the save point is. Because that is going to do it for... Wait, really? You have the results? It led to the disposal of the older model android. Poor thing, I don't like you right now. But that is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 3. I have been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by clueless Shion. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.